Alright, today I'm trying to fix this shower pump. The one on the right is the cold water pump. It's not working at the moment. It's intermittent on and off, and it's just kind of died on me. So what I'm going to do is, I suspect it's the little relay switch that switches it on and off. By the way, if you've got other faults in your pump, such as it just kind of goes on by itself, sometimes you need to pressurise this to the right pressure. So that's a normal Schrader valve you get for a bicycle pump, or use a foot pump here. I use a foot pump this up. Right, take the lid off. Make sure your electricity supply is off at the moment. If you look here, that one there, that one would be the relay for this particular brand. This one is a Monsoon. I think they've got another name for it. It's a Monsoon, something like 2 bar, something like shower pump strip turn. Right. So what happens is, if you suspect it's the relay, it's not coming on at the moment, you can put your finger on that one and try switching it on and off. Someone else give us a hand. So that'll be the left-hand one going on and off. Now it's making a funny noise. I felt something on that go a little bit. It clicked a little bit, but now not fully, because the only moving part in there is that relay. So switch it off. You can just hear it trying to switch on and off. Alternatively, all I'm going to do is, I've got another relay to swap with this one. Obviously take the pump off. Drain the tank off. Water tank is a cold water tank all the way across there, and a hot water tank on this side. And they have a header tank for the hot water tank above. You've got a drainage pump for the hot, don't really need a drainage pump for the cold. You may need that. I've turned the taps on, it's kind of dribbling out of the taps at the moment. If I can get this running, I'll empty the tank a lot quicker. Nothing there. Oh, hang on. Alright. So I just felt it go. So let me see it's going. So this is why I suspect it's the relay. So I'm going to leave it to run for a while, and then turn it off when we run out of water. Alright, so push on these, turn these off, turn them off, push on them, pull that out. I've got another alternative idea: plumb it. Basically use a pipe, forget about the pump altogether, forget the shower pump altogether, and plumb it kind of from here to here kind of thing. We're using basic pipes. It might work, but first choice, change the relay. Alright, so I'll catch you when I've taken all. Alright, managed to take that pipe out at the back. That pipe I couldn't take out here or here. I decided then to take the board out instead. So I'll show you what it looks like. That's the board. That's the relay. So it says there very close to 10 amps, 6 amps, 85%, something 48 volt shoe rack. Got a replacement. It's kind of like it. Hope it works. Not exactly the same serial. What I've got is 48 volts, 10 amps, 5 amps instead of 6 amps, and that's the only difference really, I think. So solder the back out, 5-pin thing, solder the back out, soldering irons on, plug it all back in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try and eliminate dry joints by reheating some of these again. Get it hot enough. So I'm going to reheat them and then remove this particular one. So dry joints, after a while the joints can get brittle and they'll bust. So It's one technique. So you just get more heat on. Resolder those dry joints, possibly dry joints, and eliminate as many faults as possible. Prime the stupid tip. That won't hurt to get liquid on it because it's hot. There you go, that one's done. Many years ago since I did this for a job, I have done it. To get, because it's got 5 pins holding this relay down, to get it out, sometimes helps to use a solder sucker. That's what this thing is. Press it down, press it, and it creates a vacuum. Heat it up, press it, and it eliminates as much of the solder as possible. Otherwise it would be an impossible job really. Because as soon as you heat one up, the other one's going to solidify. So there we go. One more. Get my solder sucker working. One more here. Just to fix this. Right. Right, so old one pulled off using a solder sucker. New one. Fingers crossed it's a 1 amp less. 1 amp fewer I should say. So it goes in. Just double check I ain't stupidly put the wrong one on there. So the pin sticking out. It's a case of priming your soldering iron. So I just haven't done this in a long time. And it looks okay. It's okay. Normally you see me fixing cars. And it's winter, it's a bit harder to do. Fix whatever you got to fix. Whatever's busted in your house. 100% confident about these back two. The thing being upside down will help. Will help staying in. Don't overheat it or you'll fucking bust it. There it is. Fingers crossed. Switch back the mains. Turn on the other taps. Make sure just pump it up. Make sure it's at 0.9 on this particular one bar. Fill it up water. Release back in. Make sure your tap is open so that you let any air out of the tap. As the water pressure builds up in the large column above. Once it's filled up, give it a go. Alright, so tank's filled up, tap still left on, and it's dribbling out the tap in the bathroom sink now. So switching it on, this one should work because it has worked. I'm hoping for this one, so maybe let's hope it works. Switched on by itself. That one's turned off. There he goes. Okay, check for leaks. There's damp. Get damp in there, okay. Hot. This hot water goes to the bathroom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Works. Other tricks you could try. while we're getting electrical and relays and all that, first job is to give a motor a whack, the hammer, as if it's stuck. Because I knew it was running, I didn't think the brushes were worn out or anything like that, because it's like an intermittent fault. When I flip the switch on and off with the cover off, sometimes it'll switch on, sometimes it'll switch off, and the only thing moving part is the actual relay. Change the relay, job done. Alright, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Don't normally do these sort of things, but normally car fixing for me.